How about the most you've ever won or lost?
I think it was like 12.8, but it was over a period of 3 games. We just kind of
Won or lost?
I won. I remember in college, like winning money and be like, oh, I can go buy a motorcycle.
51 million? That was the most you've ever
54.
won? 54. What's the most you've ever had on one hand?
Let's see. It was 6 million, 12. I think it was like 14 million, 15 million bucks. 14 million, 15 million bucks.
If you type in top 10 highest earning poker players of all time, you'll almost always find Dan Bilzerian at the top of the list. Sometimes claiming earnings of 50 million, sometimes 100 million, and sometimes even 200 million. So we're going to have a look at some clips of him playing poker, because if he's earned that much, he must be absolutely class, right?
There's nothing you can do. He bets anyway.
Ho, ho, ho. What do you think about this, Keating?
What do you got? Nothing.
I got 3 pairs.
You got move.
3 pairs.
Sometimes it's okay to fold, Dan.
Yeah. Watch the bluff that's shown here.
I mean, how he made the fold there, I just do not know. If you type in the best hands in poker, you'll see 3 pairs is right at the top of the list. It even beats the royal flush. In all seriousness, for anyone that didn't know, 3 pairs is not a hand in poker. You can have 2 pairs and a pair, but 3 pairs does not trump either of those. And in the case of the hand just shown, Dan had the pair of 10s, which was already on the board, and he also had the pair of 4s, but the pair of 2s that he had, that wasn't even in play, as there was a higher kicker on the board, and 3 pairs is just meaningless, as I said. But yeah, if supposedly the highest paid poker player in the world doesn't even know the hands, then that is slightly worrying. But let's have a look at some other clips of him.
What happened? You were on the bubble? He's folding the button? This man is folding the button?
I did?
No, he did.
Oh, yeah.
20 what?
Well, this is just embarrassing now. So not only does he not know the hands in poker, he also doesn't know the seat position. He just doesn't seem to have a clue what he's on about, to be honest. He's having to ask his friends for advice on every single hand, and it looks as though they know a lot more than he does, which is really surprising considering he's the highest earning poker player of all time. So 10 queen here. Flop comes ace, ace 5. So he decides to bet out. So the opponent re-raises him here. So in this situation, you're either going to be facing a bluff or probably an ace or maybe a pocket under pair. Quite often you see aces just calling on this flop, so it possibly could be bluffing or have a pocket under pair. So Dan decides to go for the re-raise back. So interesting play by him. Obviously if the opponent is bluffing, they're certainly going to be folding this out now. So the opponent decides to call. So you can pretty much guarantee that they're going to have an ace in this situation. So Dan Bilzerian should just give up on the hand. Oh wait, he's betting. And the opponent calls again. And he decides to jam the river, and the opponent shows queen ace, which was just obvious he had an ace. What else could he have? And that just shows Dan Bilzerian has absolutely zero clue what he's doing at poker.
Sell me this pen.
So if Dan Bilzerian's unsubstantiated poker claims appear to be false, then how does he manage to live this lavish lifestyle? Well, his dad, Paul Bilzerian, was a rich business owner in the 1980s. He owned a robotics company among other investments. However, in 1998 he faced federal criminal charges for parking stock in someone else's name. In 1993, a federal judge ordered Bilzerian to disgorge $62 million, leading to him filing for bankruptcy. It is claimed that he paid only $3.7 million of the $62 million judgment against him, leading many to wonder where the rest of this money has gone.
1 + 1 = 2.
However, whilst there's a lot of debate surrounding the claims about his poker winnings, I think there's no denying that he probably has been involved in some high stakes games with rich billionaires who play poker recreationally. This means that he could have been involved in a lot of big hands, and so although I think a lot of his claims are probably exaggerated, I think it's possible that he could have been involved in some of these big pots. But when Dan makes claims about how he made his money simply from poker, it's just hard to believe.
into account, with the money management side.
Psychological things.
Yeah.
So how did you make your money then?
Playing poker.
You made it all playing poker?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure you did, Dan. Anyway, if you're interested in poker and want to learn how to get better, or simply just enjoy watching gameplay, I post weekly videos with tips, tricks, general gameplay, and big tournament wins. So I'd really appreciate it if you click that subscribe button and check out some of my other videos. Thanks for watching.